It's Carolyn in sunny Virginia Beach, and we're getting this one in under the wire. It's about 7 o'clock at night, and I was like, shit, it's the end of the day. So, I've had some messages recently and some posts recently that really keep me going, and I'd like to quickly thank you guys for commenting and posting and sharing on my videos, because you're the reason that I keep doing this. Otherwise, I'd have been done a long time ago. In fact, I didn't plan on doing this past week 1. Really, I was just going to do 7 days, and then I was going to be done. That was my niche, 7 days. So, today's video is going to be about, can you be too young for dentures? Or how old is, the standard age for people to get dentures? Or can you be young with dentures? I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. Basically, are dentures just for your grandma? No, they're not just for your grandma. When I first started searching for dental care, it wasn't to search for dentures. I not one of those people that was like, oh, I'm going to get dentures. You know why? Because I'm not that smart. Really. Just didn't occur to me. The only person in my family that had dentures that I'm aware of, we have a little family split going on. But the only one that I'm aware of that had dentures was my grandma, and I know that she had them from the time that she was about 20, and she lived to 97, and she still had those dentures. I don't know if they were the same ones, but knowing how frugal my grandma was, my guess would be, yeah, same pair. But, when I first started doing my searches on the Google, I think I was searching, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I do. I think I was searching something about, how to care for broken teeth or prevent them from breaking worse. I don't know. I was on my 6,000th Google search about, my teeth, because my level of shame was really, really high. It was extraordinarily high. I didn't want to leave my house. People were coming from, out of state, and they're like, I'm coming down in June. You want to hang out? And I was like, I think I have plans. Because you don't want them to see you, especially if you haven't seen them in a long time, and you don't want to deal with it. You don't want to be like, trying to figure out how you can, talk like this the whole time, and, maybe glue something in. Amazon has those fake teeth you can buy that you can glue in, and, whatnot. And I won't even lie, I bought those just to see what my teeth were going to look like with dentures, and, they look so bad it scared the hell out of me. But that's a totally different story. Anyway, I don't remember exactly what the search term was that brought up a Christy video. That would be Callan Jack's, probably the most notable vlogger on YouTube about dentures. And thanks, Christy. You are the reason that I have dentures, by the way, just in case you didn't know. It's you. And also several others. But if it wasn't for you, I'd probably still be Googling how to fix my broken teeth. So one of those searches pulled up a Callan Jack's video, and here I see this young, beautiful woman talking about her denture experience. And I was like, oh, she does not have dentures. I mean, they look they don't look anything like my grandma's teeth. She has a beautiful smile, and she has a beautiful face, and she wasn't even 30. And I was like, wow, that is awesome. So I watched, like, all of her videos. Yeah, I'm a little bit obsessive. And then I started to watch Amy Bellows and Smile Hard 2011, Coley Reinvented, the Arizona Girl. I got to watching a lot of people on there. DJ Smiles, Suzanne Dale, and there was this huge range of people. I mean, we had people in their early 20s. We had people in, their 50s, their 40s, their 30s. People all over the map. And I started to realize, it's really, not unusual to see people that are not grandmas and grandpas wearing dentures now. And they're all doing video journals and showing their progress. So, is there too young an age for dentures? Apparently not. Because they look so good now when you get them done that they don't scream, she's a denture wearer, or he's a denture wearer. So, my whole reason for doing this was to kind of out the shame factor a little bit. You know, we all talk about it, and none of us really kind of know how to get around it. You know, did I tell everybody? No. A lot of people don't know. I would say maybe 5, 6 people in my life know. I just recently told someone who was struggling with her own problems that she wasn't the only person hiding something. And I let her know that, you know, not only did I get dentures, but I have a banging video channel about it. I sent her a link to the video channel so that she could see, you know, the kind of stuff that I've been dealing with. And, you know, I didn't want her to think that I felt like, you know, there was something wrong with her, because my life sure in the frick wasn't perfect. See, I almost said a bad word again. So, you know, I don't tell people what they are. But, you know, if I had breast implants, I wouldn't tell them I had breast implants either. And if I had a ass lift or, you know, well, I might tell them if I had some Botox, but clearly I need some. But, you know, I mean, if I had cosmetic surgery, I wouldn't tell them. You know, nobody would know. They would just be like, man, you're looking good. And I'd be like, yeah, thanks. And I've been working out. So, you know, there's a big, fat stigma attached to dentures. And I don't really know what it is. I don't know whether it's that whole, you didn't take care of your teeth, so, you know, you got, all your teeth fell out and, you know, now you got fake ones, or what it is. But I will tell you that I don't think that it's a coincidence that with the economy crashing and dental insurance being so high, so hard to get, and so restrictive, that between the cost of dental care and the lack of coverage via insurance, I don't think it's a coincidence that we have so many people, you know, literally swarming the Dentures and New Smile forum and YouTube, you know, looking for information about it, because no one could afford to get their teeth fixed. And, you know, my case, I'm working, you know, as a company owner and can't afford to get my own dental insurance. And even if I could afford to get my own dental insurance, which probably I could, you know, I mean, let's just say it, I could make the expense for it. But, you know, I mean, what's the big deal about that? It's going to cap out at $1,000. That's one tooth. I had 10 broken teeth. I had 5 of them missing. So, you know, I don't think it's a coincidence that, you know, people are out there making minimum wage or just above minimum wage have their teeth falling out of their head. You know, I don't think it's a coincidence that these people have periodontal disease and have to lose their teeth because they can't afford the treatment. You know, I didn't have periodontal disease. I had teeth that were literally just breaking off. And I have always had enamel issues, but I've always had dentists going, don't lose those teeth or else. You know, so I spent thousands and thousands of dollars. I probably spent $30,000 over and above the cost of my insurance over the years on my teeth, easily. 1 year alone, I spent $11,000 in 1 year alone. And that's quite the little racket they got going on. You know, oh yeah, go ahead and fix this. It'll cost you $11,000, and in 5 years, all this shit is going to fall out of your head, and you're going to have to replace it. And you probably lose a couple more teeth, need a root canal or a crown or something like that, because, you know, more decay has occurred since we filled it. You know, I try not to be too overtly disparaging of the dental profession, but I must say, I don't appreciate being lied to, and I don't think anybody else does either. You know, why didn't you just tell me they're going to freaking fall out of my head? Why didn't you just tell me that I'm going to end up with dentures? If you'd have just told me, I would have just went right straight from A to B instead of around the mulberry bush, you know? So, anyway, now people they have their backs up against the wall. They can't afford to do what needs to be done. And since they can't afford to do it, then more and more things happen. This tooth goes. That tooth goes. This tooth goes. Oh my God, you got 3. And they're biting surfaces over here. So now you got 4 over here. Oh, another biting surface. You know, next thing you know, these teeth are moving and these teeth are moving. And did you know that decay can travel from one tooth to another? This one rots out of your head. It infects this one, which infects this one, which infects this one. Did you know that? It's catching. If you can't get it taken care of, you're gonna lose them all. So, back to the whole coincidental thing, you know, now nobody has money to take care of their teeth because dentists are expensive, dental insurance is expensive, and it covers almost nothing. And the whole, you gotta pay a $500 deductible, and then you got a $1,000 cap. That's, like I said, that's one tooth. So, is there an age too young to get dentures? I don't think so. Like I said, my grandma got them when she was about 20, and she had them till she was 97. Lots of stories like that. I think that there's some myths brought out by the dental industry about how you're going to lose your facial support and you're going to lose your bone. Yeah, that was a big concern of mine, actually, because I do consider myself young. I'm 47. I absolutely refuse to believe that I am old, and I will probably be 80 and not believing that I am old. But, you know, I consider myself young. This is not an age in which I would have ever expected that I would need dentures. And so I think that at 47, this bone thing could be a problem. It might be a problem. But did my grandmother's face cave in? No. She had them. She probably didn't wear anything for adhesive. You know, she, you know, just took her teeth out and put her back in and took them out. But sometimes we would come in and find grandma asleep in the chair with her teeth resting neatly on her bosom. It would just take them out and never mind. Anyway, I don't think that we're going to have this being a stigma for very much longer. I think that there are so many people who have been backed into the corner and have no choice but to get dentures or partials that it's going to become very commonplace that people have them, much like breast implants and facelifts and Viagra. So, I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.